Image number 8, pre-earth pacts for general pre-birth trauma. You can go ahead and close your eyes and imagine a book. When you open this book, there are tons of pacts and agreements and contracts and oaths. There are things like, I promise to experience this in my life. I oath to be attacked by this person in my life. I swear I'll hurt this person in my life, and that kind of thing. This is a book of all of the pacts and oaths and contracts and agreements that you have made in pre-earth life. I explained in Deep Past Resolution my understanding that covenants are things that we make with God, and those are ones that are important to keep. Contracts are things that we make with other people, and those are made out of fear. We contract to do certain things with certain people or whatever because we think this is what we have to do in order to be saved. But that's not really true. The only things that we have to do to be saved they involve God, right? And so in my perspective, which again, I explain it at length in the book, and I will just refer you to that book, but it's safe to clear all of the contracts, even the ones that seem positive. We just don't need them. Like, they're just not important. And so when we clear them out of our system, that just frees up space for us to really live by our agency here and now, instead of by our agency we were expressing before we were born. Which also is agency that matters. If we chose to experience something before we were born, that's still a choice that you made, and so it's still important. But now we can change those choices and say, well, I know I chose that, but now I unchoose that. Now I choose something else. So let's go ahead and honor all of the emotions that led up to the creation of these contracts. I'm already feeling these waves of feelings, so just breathe and breathe. Let's tap. I now release myself from all pre-earth agreements, pacts, contracts, oaths, swearings, and other things of that nature that were not made with God or under God's specific direction. Whew. Breathe it out. Can you feel that shifting? Oh, whew. Releasing them all. You can imagine them just like unclicking and just going away like seatbelts. The seatbelts unclick, and then it's like angels just slurp them right out of your space. Goodbye. We don't need them anymore. Tap. I know how to live without these contracts. Whew. I release myself from all fail-safes linked to these contracts. Breathe it in. I can live honoring my divine covenants. I don't need to worry about other pre-earth agreements. Breathe it in. I am choosing to live free from outdated pre-earth contracts and agreements. Breathe it in. Imagine the book opening up, and many, many contracts and oaths and pacts and agreements and so on are being erased from the pages. As you flip through, it used to be full of writing, and now many pages are blank, and it's cleared up just a lot of stuff. Feel how freeing it is to just let this stuff go and see these blank pages and feel like, oh yeah, I feel free now. We're releasing all of that. You can live without those. The only agreements that are important to keep are ones between you and God, or ones supervised by God. The rest have been made out of fear and other lower vibrational feelings, and you don't need them. So imagine yourself now stepping into the sunshine and feeling that feeling of the sun on your face, your feet on the grass, free to start living life without being bound by outdated contracts and agreements. Breathe it in. You can go ahead and close your eyes and imagine yourself growing roots into the center of the earth and out 5 miles in all directions, feeling very, very grounded and present. Put your hands on your heart. We're just going to do 3 deep breaths.